Well, hi. Today is March 20th, 2026. I'm Todd Studer, and this is Morning Coffee. How about it? We made it to spring. As of 9:40 this morning, that's what my phone told me. It is officially spring. If you already caught my other show, Potawatomi County Roots, I was just rambling on that show, not knowing what the first day of spring was. I thought maybe I should look it up. And yeah, how about it? It's today. We've made it. And it is coming in hot. High around 81 today, upper 80s for tomorrow. Who knows for Sunday, because I've seen temperatures forecasted 10 degrees variation. I don't know that they know just yet, but it is going to be a little bit cooler on Sunday, maybe, and still above normal. But it is a wonderful time to be in Iowa, especially after last weekend's snow. I made soup last Sunday because of the blizzard. Coming up today, we are going to welcome Julie Wyssman back into the studio. Julie has a number of different companies and a number of different events coming up. And anytime I get together with her, we usually start just going off on philosophy and everything else. And nothing different about this conversation. So Julie Wyssman from Miners Healthcare joining us today on Morning Coffee. Service Master Restored by Schmader knows how hard it is to get things back to normal when you've suffered serious property damage due to flooding, fire, or smoke. Maybe that has led to mold. You may also have bed bugs problems. They can help with that. They help with hoarding situations. They can help get things back to normal. So give Cindy Schmader a call, 402-339-9911. S&B Country Kennel, the top spot in southwest Iowa when you need to know your dog will receive only the best, with boarding, daycare, grooming, self-washing, training, and even a membership available to a dog park that's over an acre in size. S&B Country Kennel also has rescue dogs, so check with them about adoption possibilities. sbcountrykennel.com, country spelled with a K. They're located just west of I-29 on Bungie Avenue, south of Council Bluffs. Welcoming Julie Wyssman back into the studios. Julie with Miners Healthcare, also Vitality IV Hydration and Jay's Coffee. Good to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you.
You're busy.
Yeah, but no rest for the wicked. So.
Well, and I'm not just talking about with the 3 different businesses or anything else that you may have come up with in the meantime, but also you have events coming up.
Yes.
That annual events that we've seen have a lot of success before, and you're already getting tremendous response for folks wanting to get back out again.
Right. So our biggest event is the last Friday in October, and it's Refill My Cup.
Right.
And we've had 9 now, and they've all been, each year is better and better and better, and it's so fun. 9 since 2021, because we've done a lot. We've done several twice a year.
That's true, yes.
And this last year kind of kicked our butts a little bit. So we are doing a small version April 30th at the Warehouse Event Center from 5 to 8 p.m. So we're doing kind of a mini one. And then we'll still do our fall one, our pumpkin spice edition.
So this is a little more low-key, not as much of a time commitment because it's not a all-day event. However, a lot of great information and a lot of great energy is going to be in the building.
Yes. We have 2 speakers, Maria Long, she's a nurse practitioner, and Tiffany Eggett, and they're going to talk about their mission, their stories, their lives. It's gonna be really cool. We're going to have a little bit of supper, a lot of connecting, a lot of networking. You know, I still say always it's like 50% personal development, 50% professional development. So it's good for the whole gamut of people. I mean, interests, and everybody's going to kind of go away from it very, I feel good.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
Yeah.
It kind of creates a visual in my mind that you're just kind of letting go of whatever might be stressing you that day and just kind of relax into it and settle into what's going on. And we could all use a little more of that, I think.
Right. And that's kind of what, the older I get, the more I think that and the more I believe that. You spend your 20s and your 30s just jamming away. And then now I'm getting older and I'm just like, let's just take a breath and enjoy what we got here. So life is too short the way it is. So we have to take advantage of the little moments.
Yeah, I've was just having that exact same conversation just earlier this morning about, life. You blink and you turn around, and an awful lot of it's gone.
Right.
And we spend so much time planning for the future that I think we often forget to pay attention to what's happening right in front of us.
Right. I think I really think that's like, and I can see why people have midlife crisis, because I'm like, I'm 48 years old and I need to slow down a little bit. I need to just enjoy some things. So,
yeah, the midlife crisis thing I joke about. Yeah, I bought a sports car.
I was going to say your car.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I had the minor midlife crisis
Uh-huh.
because it has the V6, not the V8.
Oh,
But at the same time, when you see guys with my color hair out buying a sports car, it's not necessarily a midlife crisis. It just took them that long before they could afford the darn thing.
yes. Good point. Good point. All right.
There was
All right.
always something else. If you're raising your family, and it's not going to be a very ideal car for transporting kids to soccer practice.
No, I would like to see you put a car seat in there.
Not at this age.
Okay.
No, that's not ever going to happen.
Yep.
You also, so that is, would you say that that's kind of tied in with My Nurse Healthcare, that particular event? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
But you also have an event coming up for Vitality.
Yeah, we're going to be at Devney Acres in Logan. It's just really close to BB Town.
Mhm.
And on April 19th, we're going to do a drip date up there. So we have limited number of spaces to book, but they have a petting zoo there. They have they call it the Rustic Shed. That's their new
Right.
Event venue. They just had their grand opening a couple weeks ago. It is stunning. They have Frank the Highland cow, and when we were there for their grand opening, they had a 2-day-old baby lamb.
Really?
But this is a nice little couple, and this space is so cool, and so we're super glad that they're letting us come up for the day. So,
Well, what a great opportunity to take a look at everything going on at Devney Acres, too.
right,
Because this is, as you said, this is a pretty cool facility that's now new to our area.
yeah,
And it has more of a smaller feel, I think. It's not designed for the big 600 to 1,000 people kind of
Nope.
events. This is more, it's not intimate. I would say it's past that. But
Have you been out there
I
yet?
haven't yet, but it's on. It's going to happen pretty soon because we've been
Oh,
talking. So
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
get up and actually record there.
Brennan and Leah are just awesome, and it's just a cool place. So April 19th from 1 to 4 p.m. we're booking spots for that. You can go to our website and book.
And what are some of the things you're going to be offering people there? Because it's the Vitality IV hydration. So what can they get? What kind of service can they
Yeah, so we're going to do IV drips. So any of our packages you can purchase, and we're going to do $35 B12, vitamin D, or Tri-Immune shots. Anything you want, we're going to do. But we're just trying to get together, get a group together. If you've never tried this is a good opportunity. And we're going to have a drawing for a free IV for everybody who shows up that day. So you'll get another one. So
Well, there
be
you
fun.
go. And
Yeah.
that's on the 19th?
19th. It's a
of April.
Sunday.
Is it a sign up ahead of time?
Yep, you got to book ahead of time.
Where can you do that at?
At our website. So vitalityivhydration.com.
That's simple enough. And get these on your calendars. And also, wanted to talk to you today about a concept that you were mentioning about the 5 C's.
Oh, yeah. So we try to come up with a different theme for every couple months at My Nurse Healthcare. And I think that it's something that will go for the patients and our teammates as well. So the 5 C's of having good mental health. So caring, offering help to others, that does our soul a lot of good. And it doesn't have to be anything huge, or it just can be something little.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be able to create those connections. So reconnecting with old friends, going out and having coffee, going out and just visiting with somebody, and just letting some of that weight off your shoulders. And competence. So learning something new, learn a new skill. whether it's a DIY project or whether it's a couple words that you're learning every day from a different language. Keeping your brain sharp. Confidence, celebrating your strengths, pushing that negative self-talk back and I know, my husband teases me for using the corporate speak of, positive self-talk and negative self-talk, but it does really matter.
There's a reason it's out there.
Yes.
And there's a reason that successful corporations preach this so hard.
It is. It does. You set yourself up for success when you have a more positive outlook. So, and then the last one is character, reflecting on your values, making sure that you're standing firm in your belief system, and that will help you not waver and make better choices.
There's so many great things in there that people can do for themselves to be able to encourage themselves. And the one that you talked about that jumped out immediately was the caring part and doing something for someone else. We too often can get bogged down in life with everything that's going on. And here's all the problems that I have, and I can't see a way out of this, and it's just too much. But if you stop and you go help someone else, even with something small, you've just taken yourself out of that. And now you are giving a little piece of yourself to someone else, and that can raise your spirits, and it can also clear your mind.
And don't you feel useful?
Very.
We get a lot, in all the years I've been nursing, patients are, sometimes embarrassed at some of the cares we have to do for them. But I'm always like, don't be embarrassed. You'd help me if I needed help, wouldn't you? And they always say, well, yes. And I'm like,
and they always say it kind of reservingly,
yeah,
right? As if, well, yeah, I would, but don't point that back at me.
Yeah. But they do feel very full of worth.
Yeah.
And they feel like they've got a purpose. And really that's what it boils down to, I think.
I have started something, I just started it this week, and I have a notebook. It's one of these small ones that a friend of mine, Keith Jones, thank you, Keith, gave me a little booklet that I think it came from Nationwide Insurance. So it actually says Nationwide on it. But it's just, lined paper and, hardcover kind of notebook. And I open it up, and I open up a new page every morning. And this is as soon as I make my coffee, then I sit down and I start listing things that I'm feeling thankful for right then.
Right, a gratitude journal.
Right, and this, and I'm still learning about this because I'm pretty new into it. And it occurred to me this morning because I had it in my own head that if I repeat one from a previous day or previous 2 days, then I'm cheating. And, you're not really thinking because they all have to be unique. No, they don't. Mm-mm. That's not the point to it. The point is that I need to pay attention to what I'm thankful for right at that moment and seek those things out and sit in the present, say, all right, what am I thankful for? All right, I'm sitting next to Diane, and she's got her leg against my leg, and we're both sitting here having coffee at 6 o'clock in the morning. And okay, I'm thankful for that.
Right.
Thankful that I know my car is going to start when I walk out this morning. I'm thankful that this coffee is actually pretty darn good, and we're having this. There's so many different things, and it's really not that difficult. I decided that I'm skipping one line, so it's one line, and I'm filling the page.
Yeah.
And I don't stop until the page is full. And I don't have to spend a lot of time thinking, because if I just dive into it, then it comes out. These are some of the things you're talking about. And I think this has to do with the character side of it, I would say, that you talked about, that we need to pay attention to who we are. And these things that I'm thankful for, sometimes it's what someone else has done for me. Sometimes it's things that I did for me. Mm-hmm. So it all ties in together.
Yeah, and I love the idea of a gratitude journal. I'd be lying if I said that I do it. I would love to do it. I haven't, made time for it, but I need to.
Here's the way I've made time for it. Because I have had this habit, and I get the irony, because most of you are watching this right now on your phones. So I get the irony of this. But I don't unplug my phone from the charger and pick it up until after I've been awake for at least an hour.
Oh.
This is something new as well. It's not easy. I'm addicted to the darn thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can leave that alone and I can work on this journal for that time, that's where I carve the time out. Because usually I'm already in my emails and I'm trying to get ahead of the day. And, okay, I got to get this done and this done. Well, guess what? It's still going to be there at 7.
Mm-hmm.
It'll still be there. And I can focus on it then.
Yep.
And I haven't found to have lost any productivity by doing that. I think maybe I even gained a little bit because it allows my brain to settle in after waking up first thing in the morning.
And it keeps you focused on good, positive self-talk and your goals for the day and the things that you are thankful for. It keeps them just in the forefront of your brain.
Yeah, and it's paying attention to my own beliefs and what I believe. It's not about if somebody else has a negative opinion about me, well, I'm sorry, but there's...
And it's none of your business.
Yeah, because I love the Stoic principle behind that one of two things is going on. Either they're right and I owe them an apology, or they're wrong and they deserve my sympathy for not being educated correctly and to be able to see exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're right. It has nothing to do with
Nope.
me. It doesn't have a thing to do with me. It's not always easy to remember. That's an ongoing thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're just having therapy. Are you okay with that?
I'm good. I'm good. People are going to be watching this going, what the heck were they doing? It's life, though.
What's in the Yeti cup?
Yeah, it's life.
And these are the things that no one else is going to do for us.
Right.
No one else is going to spend their mornings telling us all the things that they're thankful for about us.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do that for ourselves. And we also have to pause every once in a while and take a look back along the journey. Say, where have I come? I mean, think about where you have come over your journey of doing this. How long ago did you start Miners Healthcare?
2015. So
2015. So you're 11 years into this.
Yeah.
Think about where you sit today versus where you were at in day one. You've climbed a pretty high mountain.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not at the peak of this yet. You haven't reached the top, not as far as you want to go. But when you stop and you look back at the path all the way up, wow, we're up here. We've done a lot. And we can forget to do that because we're so focused on where we aren't that we forget about where we were and how far we've come.
And I'm so guilty of that. And that's just kind of like it is literally my 2026 mantra of slow down and realize kind of, how lucky I am and how, we've served over 900 patients. In 2024, we served over 900. So I haven't counted, this last year yet. But,
those are 900 lives that are different today than they were before you met them.
Yeah.
900 people that are different. So I get your husband teasing you a little bit about the corporate positive self-talk and all that, but this is what it's about, and it's important that we do these kind of things regardless of the industry that we're in, regardless of whether we are an entrepreneur, self-employed, just all by ourselves or working for someone else. It's important to do all of these things.
It is. It's self-care.
Yeah.
And that's another thing a buzzword that he gives me a lot of crap about. So
well, he knows though.
I know.
He knows.
So it is self-care, and when we don't take care of ourselves, we can't refill others' cups. So something's got to refill our cup.
Right. You have another speaking event coming up. Actually pretty soon, isn't it? With Advanced Southwest Iowa?
Right. The 26th of the month here. I was invited to come with Alejandra Valdez. Vivian Kavam is the moderator, and we're going to do a fireside chat at Full Fledged Brewery. And I'm excited about that. It got snowed out last month, so this is the rescheduled date. So I know if you RSVP to Connor Mowry, please come. And it's just going to be some learn from our mistakes and tips and tricks and hacks and things that, we found to be helpful in success. So come by and we're glad that Advanced Southwest Iowa is doing something like this because
they're a great resource for business owners, and they're a great free resource for business owners.
Right.
And I think that sometimes gets glossed over, that there are no charges. And people that have watched my show, and I've had different people on from Advanced Southwest Iowa, have seen me sing their praises because, again, I don't exist professionally without them, not as I am today.
Mm-hmm.
This is, it would look completely different than what it is, because they have done so much, from finding me the very first public studio space that I ever had,
Mm-hmm.
to introducing me to who is now my business partner, and every other thing in between. It's how I met Vivian Kavam.
Mm-hmm.
Was at an event. It might have even been the first event that was.
Isn't she one of the best humans you've ever met?
Oh yeah. There's
I mean, I won't say it to her face, give her a big head, but
yeah. So don't watch the show, Vivian.
No.
No. And Troy, you can watch. That's her husband.
Yeah.
But, I always feel better.
Yeah.
Anytime that I get a chance to talk to her, and I used to really enjoy when we were producing their podcast. And it's been on hiatus for a little bit. I think she's talking about bringing it back.
I loved.
Yeah.
Her. I was a guest on her podcast too, but I listened to it way before I was ever a guest. But she's the one that I want to tell me, your house just burnt down, your yard just burn up, your garden's not going to do well, because she's just got this tone and this
she
softness.
Can give you bad news and you'll feel better after the end of it.
She just got this whole vibe. It's a Vivian vibe. It's not.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So she will be there at Full Fledged, and this is coming up on the 26th of March.
Yeah. 4:45 p.m. I think it's opening, and then I think 5 o'clock is when the chat starts.
And so you get a chance to hear Julie speak. Also, you get a chance to hear Alejandra speak, which she's another dynamic personality.
I'm
I'm
super stoked. I have not met her in person.
Oh, she's what she has accomplished with her business, and she was a winner at Rev,
right?
And it didn't surprise me. That's when I first met her, after she had won. And
I've had her food, but I haven't gotten to meet her yet. So
her food is great, but she even took her time before investing that money that she had received from winning Rev, because she wanted to make sure that it went to the right place. I remember her talking about it. I think it was at the next launch they were putting on to let people know that the next Rev was coming up. And she spoke, and she said, I haven't spent the money yet.
Yeah.
And because she's just so smart. She's a really, really smart businesswoman.
Yeah.
And that's one of those things, I think, that can't be taught. It's just kind of inherent into you, and she has it. So both of these ladies are going to be speaking, and it's coming up at that fireside chat. It'll be at Full Fledged on March 26th. Connor Mowry is your contact at Advanced Southwest Iowa to RSVP that you're going to be coming, and they do need to know how many people will be there. So that will be a big help with that. She's Julie Wyssman, and we are very grateful any chance that we get to talk with you, and you come in.
Thank you very much.
Take some time.
I appreciate you.
All right, we'll load it up, and good luck at all of these different events coming up.
Yeah, thank you.
Speaking of things coming up, the rodeo is tonight and tomorrow. The Council Bluffs PRCA Rodeo with doors opening at 6:30 at the Mid-America Center, and all the action starts at 7:30. Kyle and I are going to be there, so if you see us, make sure you say hi. And I'm looking forward to a lot of fun and cheering on one of the local cowboys. Buddy of mine, Joe Bush, will be in the steer wrestling competition. And from what Joe's wife, Jamie, said, I think he's riding 6th. At least that's where he was at. So anyway, looking forward to it tonight. And tomorrow, that is the Council Bluffs PRCA Rodeo. We hope to see you there. Morning Coffee brought to you by Keith Jones, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Council Bluffs. Learn how he can help you reach your financial goals. Visit edwardjones.com for more. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Wrapping up the show, wrapping up today, and wrapping up the week, and made it to spring. Winter is over, and boy, am I looking forward to having some nice weather this weekend. My name's Todd Studer. We'll see you right back here Monday morning.